California Governor Gavin Newsom is sticking that final dagger right into Donald Trump. He's putting the screws in and twisting it as Donald Trump admits defeat. Donald Trump says he's pulling out the National Guard from California, from Illinois, and from Oregon and any other areas after losing in the Supreme Court. Governor Newsom writes, "About time Donald Trump admits defeat. We said it from day one. The federal takeover of California's National Guard is illegal." Governor Newsom also said, and with that, we close out the year 2025 onward. This in response to the Post. Trump administration retreats in Newsom lawsuit over National Guard deployment. Governor Newsom also posts, "We won in court and forced him to basically ramble with the political version of, 'You can't fire me, I quit.'" Here's what we posted on the Meidastouch network. Trump says he's removing the National Guard from Chicago, Los Angeles, and Portland. And Donald Trump says, "It's hard to believe that these Democrat mayors and governors, all of whom are greatly incompetent, would want us to leave, especially considering the great progress that has been made. DJT." Even Elmo is getting in on the action. Elmo posts, "Don't forget to take a nap today. Elmo knows you're going to need it." To which Governor Newsom responds, "This one is for you." Governor Newsom shows how 2025 started and it ended. It ended with America's economy being the envy of the world, with former President Biden with strength, with alliances. How it ended, Dozy Don sleeping away. Governor Newsom also posts the Donald Trump Marie Antoinette series. "No water for you, peasants. I need to punish you for a political grudge," in response to Donald Trump vetoing a bill to provide clean water to 50,000 people in Colorado because Donald Trump didn't like that Lauren Boebert signed her name to the discharge petition to release the Epstein files. And also Donald Trump doesn't like that the governor of Colorado refuses to pardon a convicted felon and insurrectionist by the name of Tina Peters. Also, you have Governor Newsom posting normal photos of him and his family while Donald Trump rants and raves like a lunatic. Just think about the contrast from Governor Newsom and his wife, Jennifer. "Our family wishes you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays," or from her today, "Ending this year with gratitude for each other and for stepping into 2026 with courage, hope, and wisdom. Wishing you health, happiness, and so many good moments in the year ahead. Happy New Year's Eve, California." Compare that to Donald Trump's post. "Hard to wish her a happy new year. Scumbag governor. Disgusting rhinos. I wish you the worst. Rotten hell. I wish you rotten hell," he says. "May they rot in hell. Free Tina Peters." Just think about Donald Trump's New Year's message is rot in hell. I mean, did you ever think a president of the United States on New Year's? Rot in hell, he says. Governor Newsom also has been posting these photos of J.D. Vance. A lot of the kind of right-wing MAGA guys are pointing out that J.D. Vance doesn't have the credentials, let's just say. Doesn't have all the MAGAs who have been pumped up on alpha stuff, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't think this J.D. Vance is an alpha guy." So Governor Newsom posts this photo of J.D. Vance, to which a right-wing account goes, "Imagine if the right posted a photo like this, mocking the appearance of a female candidate. Imagine the outrage," to which Governor Newsom goes, "Calling J.D. Vance a female candidate is insane." And then that right-wing account removed its post because it was getting ratioed so bad. And then Governor Newsom goes back in for more, putting the dagger in, putting the screws in, twisting the screws. "Hey, Autism Capital," that's the name of the account. "Why did you delete this?" Governor Newsom also said, "Fixed it for you, White House. Trump and the Epstein files. Testimonials from Instagram. Two pigs. Looks like a bromance to me. Conveniently redacted files, plenty of proof, but we all know he's having the files edited to remove him and he's being stalling for a while. How can it be ensured that the files were not manipulated before being released? This has now been proven, and historians will call Donald Trump and Epstein best friends. Now, Governor Newsom released the following video, a powerful video, saying this year California stood up against Donald Trump's assault on our democracy. We showed the nation what it means to stand up for our values. The fight continues, and California will be ready. Let's play this incredibly powerful video that Governor Newsom just posted.
We're dealing with an invasive species by the name of Donald Trump. He is an historic president, however. Historically unpopular president. Why else did he feel the need to rig the election before even one vote was cast? That's just weakness. Weakness masquerading as strength. That's Donald Trump. You talk about why the founding fathers lived and died. You talk about why we're all here. The best of the Roman Republic, best of Greek democracy, co-equal branches of government, popular sovereignty, the rule of law, not the rule of Don. And it's dawning on people all across the United States of America what's at stake. And you put a stake in the ground. People are showing up. I don't believe in crowns, thrones, no kings. And people all across this country are waking up because you had the courage to step up at a time when we were desperate for leadership. We were. I say it all the time, it's not what happens to us, it's how we respond to what happens to us. And you responded. Did we show up? There were lines around the block 2 hours after polling had stopped because people wanted to be heard, not just seen. They wanted to send a message. You didn't roll over and you didn't give in. You stepped up and you traveled, as Gene said, all across the United States of America, and you woke us up. You had our back in the state of California. We were looking for a fight, not only that we can win, but a fight worth fighting for. And that is why I'm here.
Governor Newsom then posts the following in response to the Meidastouch reporting that when Donald Trump was posting photos and saying that windmills in the United States are killing bald eagles, it was actually a 2017 photo from Israel of a dead falcon. That's what we pointed out, to which Governor Newsom says, Dozy Don doesn't know what America's birds look like. Then Governor Newsom posts person, woman, man, camera, eagle, mocking Donald Trump. And then the photo where it says woman is a photo of J.D. Vance in a bathroom with a woman that's J.D. Vance from middle school. I think that was around the time that J.D. Vance was not named J.D. Vance. TMZ posted this article, Donald Trump attacks the Kennedy family just hours after the death of JFK's granddaughter. Governor Newsom responds, little men do little things to feel better about their own little selves. Also, Governor Newsom posts the following. Firm tied to Kristi Noem secretly got money from 220 million Department of Homeland Security ad contracts. Governor Newsom goes, that seems like fraud, waste, and abuse to us right there. Governor Newsom also responds to this ABC News report that the U.S. has now surpassed 2,000 measles cases for the first time in more than 30 years, according to data from the CDC, although that data is probably unreliable. It's probably far more than that. But Governor Newsom then says, okay, I guess that's year one of Make America Healthy Again. We've got measles outbreaks across the United States. Governor Newsom also responds to the news that Sony is now considering delaying the release of PlayStation 6 from its planned 2027-2028 launch to a later year due to the surge in RAM prices. This is according to Tom Henderson of Insider Gaming. Newsom writes, the Trump administration is making gaming worse and far more expensive. Also, Trump Mobile, the cellular phone service launched by the Trump organization this year, is delaying its initial shipments of its gold-colored mobile phones. Governor Newsom says, you don't say. There you have it, folks. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 6 million subscribers, and we appreciate you all for watching.
Love this video? Support independent media and unlock exclusive content, ad-free videos, and custom emojis by becoming a paid member of our YouTube channel today. You can also gift memberships to others. Let's keep growing together.